Hello my friends, my name is Dadcraft73 and welcome back to another episode from the truly Bedrock Let's Play server. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're doing alright. That is for sure and for certain. Hey, I'm out here in the... I guess it's like the sand mesa mining area. It's like way far away from spawn. And I guess this is the area that we're allowed to come out here and just tear up everything. And it doesn't matter because this is what this area is for. No one's out here trying to build like some crazy fancy stuff. So anyway, I'm out here and I got myself tons of sand because in today's episode we need tons of glass, and I mean tons of glass. So I have a full inventory full and I have a shulker box clear full. So what's that, 27 plus however many stacks? A bunch. Stacks on stacks is how much we have. So I just was gathering all that. Man, we are way out. Let me see, where's the nether portal? I want to say it's over there. I don't know if it's true or not here. Let me do the thing. Over here. Somewhere. It's weird because when you come in through the nether portal, you're like, hey, is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, it's right over there. Okay. So, I mean, we are very, 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 very far away from the nether portal thing. You can see someone else been throwing their junk out here. I mean, it's like a long run. It's like a weird... Like, we got to go a long way one way and then a long way another way to get home. I'm guessing it's down this way. I think, yeah, it's not that way, it's this way. Great. Anyway, so we're going to head back over to my base. I'm going to fire up the old Super Smelter, and literally, I'm just going to be chilling over there, killing... Oh, I want to show you, though. Let me run over there, and I'll bring you back, because I think I found the spawn, or the slime chunk. Without using any data packs or whatever it is. Man, people throw their junk all around. But so I'm going to run over there, and I'll bring you back when we get there, and I'm going to show you how I'm pretty sure I found the actual slime chunk. Now, I've learned lots of good, cool information that in Bedrock, and maybe you guys already knew this, but I didn't know it, but someone said that in Bedrock, it doesn't matter what the seed is or what the world is, the slime chunks are always the same. Like, they never change. It's crazy to me. I guess it's true. I mean, why would someone tell me that and not be true? I don't know. But I don't think it works that way in Java. In the Java world, if you have a slime chunk, it could be different from a world-to-world basis. I guess. Anyway, I'm going to run back over to my base. Oh, did I tell you? No. Oh, there's just so much we have to talk about. It's not... I'll show you later. Let me get over there. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, we've made the perilous journey through the nether back over here to our little base. It's getting to be nighttime, so we got to make this little clip kind of short because I've got lots of smelting to do. I do want to talk about this thing right over there. That's the slime chunk, I'm pretty sure. We'll talk about that in just a second. But anyway, first, let me tell you about my old buddy Masood. So Masood was like, hey man, super sweet smelter design, I love it, but... you have made one small issue or a mistake or whatever. There's a problem with the design, and usually when I hear stuff like that, I get all grumpy. I'm like, oh man, no one tells me. But then, in reality, I thought about it, and, you know, he was right. So, before I've made the changes that I've made, we had the track, the minecart track, stopping right here after this, this hopper right here. So, there's like a vertical pillar right here, and what happens is the minecart comes down and it barely crosses the border of this hopper before it would turn and go back. So Masood said, hey, I think you should extend it by one to make sure that addresses that problem. And sure enough, I told him in the comments that I would take a look at the amount of coal that was in this furnace as opposed to this furnace, and there was 10 coal in here and 32 coal in here. So that was certainly happening. So we extended that down an extra thing, and now we are in good shape. Speaking of coal, let us do this and do this. I mean, I was doing some mining off camera. You know, these episodes are every other day, and that gives me lots of time to do like prep work, like gathering sand or do mining or do whatever needs to be done. So in any case, I did tons of mining off camera, got tons of coal. This is my, like, second level goodie box. Look at all the redstone. We have tons of lapis, tons of coal. Hey, I was thinking about a shop idea. Maybe you guys could give me, like, a super cool name. So instead of having a shop, you know how like Jessie B, she's got like her bodega over there, which just has like sort of random stuff that she comes across. Oh, there's some shulkers, there's some elytras. Tomorrow there might be ice or whatever there might be. And I was thinking that I think I could have like a similar shop, not specifically to one thing, just like I don't know, I don't know, a shop that has a little bit of anything and everything that I come across as I'm out here working. So, for example, I could have blocks of redstone. I could have a little bit of lapis. I could have coal out there, perhaps. You know, that kind of stuff. Maybe I chop down a bunch of trees and I don't need them all, and I have a couple extra stacks. So, what do you think, name-wise, we should call a store like that? I don't even know what type of store that is in real life. You know, it's like we have this store here in Virginia, and maybe you guys do too, especially if you're in the United States, called Big Lots. And what Big Lots is kind of like a closeout store, so it's got just stuff. Like, you never know what they might have. They might have, like, I don't know, furniture, whatever, but it changes. Their stock changes from time to time based on what they get in. So I was thinking maybe of a store like that. So maybe if you guys have any ideas for what we would call a store like that, leave them in the comment section down below. And as shown by taking care of Masood's comment, I read every single one, every comment I read. I love them so much. Okay, speaking of stuff, I went mining. I have a bunch of stuff to smelt up. I got a bunch of gold, a bunch of iron. I found, I don't know, like 2 stacks of diamonds. I think I'm at like 24 diamond blocks plus a couple more. So we're in pretty good shape here. But what we need to smelt up now, though, is tons of sand. And I think we're going to go ahead and smelt up this entire shulker box full. We're going to load this bad boy up into our super smelter. We're also going to verify that it's working like we want it to now. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll do as much as we possibly can. Once this thing runs empty, I'll probably run it again and fill up the rest. Okay, so we'll start this thing, go and take care of business. All those furnaces should light up along the line, and now this guy should be taking care of business. Yep, has 2 in it. Yeah. That works. Masood knew what talking about, what the deal was, man. All right, so we're going to get the rest of this out of this shulker box. I'm going to smelt all this up into glass. We're going to dye it red, and then we're going to go work in the nether a little bit. I have an idea for, like, the portal area. I'm going to borrow an idea that I used way back in the day when I used to play on a server called New Areador, and we made a super sweet. Wait, I just had a thought. We had a super sweet like Nether Tunnel design. Anyway, let me talk about this real quick, and then I'm going to go back and do smelting. This right here. So look. So on Bedrock, there's this thing. I mean, there's all kinds of bad guys over there. Do I have my bow? Yeah. Let me dispatch these guys real quick. Especially that guy. I don't like stuff like hopping around looking at me. There's creepers, all kinds of stuff over here. We got whatever this is over there. We need to light that area up. I don't know where those guys are coming from, but I do not. Get out of here, guy. He's like back there in the... Okay, he's dead. Okay, so Bedrock. We don't have like a way. I mean, there's like texture packs or like data packs, whatever you can install. And evidently they're really super easy to install, and you can do that if you want to. But... it's like you got to add like an add-on to the game to be able to see chunk borders. But even though, but they're all the same. Minecraft is Minecraft. 16 blocks is a chunk. So you just, well, the other way that you could do it is you could take your X and Z coordinates and multiply or divide them by 16. And if you come out with like an even number, you're in good shape. You found a chunk border. So here in our little example, if you see that our was a Z coordinate here is 33. So this is the beginning of a chunk, because if we go all the way up here to there, we're at 48. 48 divided by 16, right? It's 3. 240 is also a chunk border. 240, 16. It goes, I don't know how much time 16 goes, but if we go one here, that's not divisible, but this is, right? So this is. So 48. And I think I'm going to install one of those data packs just to check it out. But 48, so this right here, 48, 240 is like the bottom left corner of this chunk. If we're looking at the chunk this way, right? So if this was the chunk, it's like right here, right there. That's what this is. So what I did is I just filled out a little bit of a platform here, not getting too crazy, just a little bit of a platform, and I lit it up so normal mobs can't spawn. And sure, Please get out of here. I'm trying to explain chunk stuff, guy. And anyway, now if I go over here and we're just like bebopping around over here, I don't know what distance I have to get. I think there's like this weird slime spawning algorithm anyway. But every so often, I'll have slimes spawn out there on that little platform that I have. And I've just been killing them and collecting whatever we have. Okay, so, man, we just jibber-jabbered on about that forever. I am going to let all this glass smelt up. Get it us all, man. Look at all my stuff coming in already. We're going to let all this stuff get taken care of, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, I have myself an entire shulker box filled with glass, and I went flying all around. I just got back a minute ago towards that old broken down village that's over there, and I found one of these, like, 2-high rose bushes, and I just got out some bone meal, and I bone mealed them up, and now I have a whole bunch of these, which we can convert into those, and get all bunches of red dye. So we're not gonna, I'm gonna try to, like, dye the glass as I need it, so I don't end up with like stacks on stacks of leftover glass. Alright, let's go into the nether real quick, and we'll talk about what we're going to do, and then I'm going to get to work on doing it. Now, let me tell you what. I think I've said this before. I am not personally a big fan of the show and tell kind of stuff, and I haven't really figured out how to get my whole time-lapse recording thing set up. I mean, I've got the guy, whatever. It's a whole thing. It kind of leads to the fact, or it's because you can only have one version of Minecraft Bedrock running on a PC at a time, right? So I have this window, I have another monitor here at the old home setup, but I can't run 2 copies of Bedrock on the same computer with the same operating system. So I have whatever. It's a whole thing. We'll get it squared away. Don't worry. We'll be doing some time lapses in the future. I've got some big stuff coming up here in the near future that we'll need. But here's the deal. So we come down our super sweet. Oh, hold on. Let me show you something really quick. All right, let me see if I can do my Tony Hawk kickflip off the side. Yeah, like so. Yeah, boy. So Liara told me that she had done some miscounting whenever she was setting up the putting in the stuff for the wall, and she was off by 1, so that means the pillars match perfectly. Come on, man. You gotta love that right there. I mean, let me tell you what, I've been looking around here. I don't know. I think, oh, it's amazing. I love it so much. Some really beautiful nether portal builds up and down this thoroughfare. But anyway, oh, and what you guys asked about why don't gas spawn in here? It's because everything is half slabbed. Or it's stairs. I think they could technically spawn here, but there's not enough blocks or something. I don't know what the requirements are really for gas. But they don't spawn. Maybe they can't spawn on this stuff. I don't know what the deal is. But no gas in here. This is all non-spawnable stuff through here. Okay. So we have a super cool nether portal. Oh, hello? Hello, Tony Hawk. Please, Tony Hawk, please. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we have a cool tunnel, right? It's super sweet. I love it to death. But the problem is we have this thing over here. And we've got to address this. So back in the day, I mean, this was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe years ago. I had a base on the new Areador server, which was a multiplayer server that I played on the Java edition. And my nether tunnel in there was like a big... It's like a big thing. Like a big, sphere. With, like, the nether portal sitting right in the front of it. You know what? Actually, let's go look. Alright, I'll see you in just a second. We'll go take a look at it. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, here we go. It's a big old sphere. It's not nothing too, wasn't anything too crazy. Ooh, a little bit of lag. But it's a big old sphere, and then at the ends, I don't even know what the diameter of this thing is. It's pretty massive. We have a big portal. It's all suspended in the air. That's all glass down there. It's really hard to see because it kind of disappears against the redness of the world here. But this is it. This is exactly what I built on the new Areador server. So we're going to build the same thing on Truly Bedrock, and it'll be like one of those things. An homage to the back in the day. So that's what I'm going to work on. We're going to clear up the area. Let's switch back. I'll see you over there. Alrighty, so we're back over here on the Truly Bedrock world. So now we just have to do a lot of digging. Man, it feels like I'm always digging around here on this server. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to dig out a huge area. I think the only downside that we're going to have to deal with right, is this is Y level 10. That means we don't have very far. Let's just start digging down here. Very far to go until we hit bedrock. But I think what we're going to do is dig all the way down there and then put in this big thing. I mean, it's a couple blocks, right? I mean, that's like Y level 4. So, so I don't really know. I guess this is going to work. I mean, why wouldn't it work, right? It's going to be pretty sweet, I think. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to dig out a big area here, see how big I can make it, figure out how many blocks down. I mean, we could probably have the bottom just be like in the bedrock, and it would still look awesome. Because we don't really care about what's below us. We care about the rest of the sphere, I think. So I think this is what we're going to do. I'm going to just do a bunch of digging. We got to move these chests. I mean, I don't think they're all full. Yeah, they've got some stuff in it. So we'll get all that cleared out. But let me get to work, and I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. Okay, so we've been digging like a crazy people, taking care of business, but we have a little bit of an issue. I died earlier. I mistakenly hit a zombie pigman, and this one is wearing my elytra and my pants, and this one is wearing, I don't know, where are my boots at? I haven't found them yet. Oh man, where did I die? Like over here, I think? Okay, so maybe we have our boots at least? No? Okay, hold on. Boots. I died right here. Oh man. Please let me find my boots. I do not want to repair all that stuff again. Maybe that guy. Yeah, so I got to kill these things. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. But we're going to try to do this. I do have a sweet sword. Can I get maybe up one more? Yeah, okay. Okay, this could be probably dangerous. Give me my stuff, guy. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, hello? Okay. Whew. Alright, looks like we're back in business. I got my tools back. I mean, everything's kind of busted up, but that's okay. I mean, we're almost done with the digging part of it. We just have a little bit more work to do. Alright, let me get back to work. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, I've got this whole thing dug out. It's 25 by 25. That's how big we're going to make the sphere. So the edges of the sphere are going to touch the walls in all directions, except for the bottom. So if we look here, oh man, I just fell into a spot I can't get out of, but I have some blocks. It's going to be all good. So if we look down there, let's just go back down there. So this is Y level 2. Right? So it's about as low as we can get. I think there might be some Y level 1 stuff around here, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't really care, because what we're going to do is we're just going to start this sphere wherever it would normally... Hello, Enderman. Wherever it would normally get started. So this is the dead center right here. So let's say I want to come up... whatever this is, Y level 4, maybe 3. I'll start the sphere at Y level 3, and then this, the top there, is 25 blocks up, right? So it's actually, that's the 26 block up. We're using Y levels. Because my portal, it's actually really easy to measure my portal because we're right there near 0. So 0 is like right over there. So everything works out really good. So we're down low, which is what we want, and then we've got the top of the roof there is 25 blocks up. It's 25 blocks that way, 25 blocks left to right. So then we just need to go ahead and go to a site like Plots or something and get us a 25 by 25 sphere, and we can build it. So the only thing I need to do now is I sort of need to get a little bit of this started so I have a platform to work on. But let's put this here. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of glass. Can we reach that guy? Yeah. And we'll just make all of this like that. So we'll make 8 stacks of red glass. That'll be enough to get started. It's not going to be enough to finish, but it'll definitely be enough to get us started. And I'm going to start at whatever this level is. I guess right here. We're just going to start at the highest. So whatever this is. This Y level's 5. So we're going to go up on the Plots model. We're going to start at level 5 and start building it right here. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to get working on that. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. Alright, we got the dome done. Oh, man, it wasn't too bad of a deal. I don't remember exactly. 8 and 8, 16. It took like 22 stacks of glass. Yeah, 22 stacks of glass. A little, well, not quite. So 20 and parts. I broke some along the way. I didn't have my Silk Touch pick, so we lost some along the way. Okay, so this is all done. Now, the only thing that we have to do left is get ourselves our portal back up and running. We're going to center it this time. So it's right down the middle of the deal, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3. Is it 3 blocks on this side? Yeah. Let's make it, what is this then? That'll be 9 by 9. And then 1, will it go up that high? I think so. Maybe, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I want it to fill up this portal. So whenever we're far away, we'll actually see. Let's go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Perfect. So that's done. All right. So now the only other thing we have to do is we just have to account for the fact that sometimes we may come out of this portal the wrong way, maybe. So let's just go ahead and put some more glass here. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's going to be good enough. I want it to sort of float. We have to have a walkway, of course, but I think that's going to be perfectly fine. So I guess the other question is, we still have to figure out... So I kind of like the way that it looks, but I also don't like the way that it looks with all the blocks around. So I feel like what I want to do at some point is maybe go back in and fill in all of the blocks around it with something that looks kind of cool through the thing. We also have to extend our portal. I don't have the blocks to do it. I can do a couple parts here. I have to get the rest of my blocks. But we need to just connect the tunnel to this big sphere, and I'm okay with it looking just like this. I think it's perfect. All right, let's go light this bad boy up. Work. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna look nice. See, I like it because it's bigger, and if we go back a ways, it's gonna fill up. Yeah, boy. And also, though, looks like it's suspended in the air over this red glass. Oh, I'm down. 100% down. Okay, so now the next thing we want to do, let's go in here and get a little bit of netherrack. Let's go through let's actually start over here on this side. So we need to bring in some of our tunnel into this whole deal. So I think what we're gonna do, so this is the center block, right? Yep. Okay, and I have just a little bit of polished basalt, and we're gonna put that in like that right there in the center. Okay, and then I'm gonna go break these all out like so. Get some of this warped. Really can't be afford to to be losing any of this stuff. Perfect. All right, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I brought a couple of these lights with me. I think we're gonna put a light here. We're gonna put a light there. We're gonna put a light there, and we're gonna put a light there. So we're just going to do these little, like, plus signs around. Now, the other thing that I was thinking about doing is taking out some of these. And maybe we will go ahead and see what this looks like. Here, I need to get myself down here. Okay, let's go like this. Let's take these guys, and we'll go... Yeah, I want them like that. Oh, yeah, okay. And then the ones at the top are going to be like this and like that. Okay, and if I had a little bit of blackstone, let me just see if I've got some in the chest over here. We can add a little bit more. Yeah, boy, you know we got some. All right, let's go like so, and we'll go... I don't want to spend too much time on this part. I'm going to just go and grab some of these. Okay, and then we'll take... and we'll just do it here on the sides. So now we've essentially brought the Nether Tunnel into this big sphere, and I think that looks pretty good. All right, so we just need to finish this up in the rest of and then the rest of it's just going to be empty. I'm not sure what we're going to do on the floor yet. I mean, we may end up doing something. I kind of am okay with it just being. Oh, can I please get this? Just being bedrock. I mean, this is truly bedrock after all. Okay, so now we just need to repeat this whole process on these other 3, and then we'll leave this one just like it is. This one will be just like that. So will we have enough? Yeah, we're going to have enough to get it done. We may even have enough to take care of all this stuff. Maybe. We'll see. All right, so let me do a little bit more decoration. I'm going to bring you back on the other side, and hopefully by then we're going to be 100% done. It's going to look awesome. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is, if we could get it in there, yeah, boy. Oh, I think this looks so good. I'm happy. You know, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to pull it off, but I'm actually pretty happy with the way that this thing came out. So we've extended our tunnel all the way out. I didn't want to take all this glass out. I think it looks kind of cool there. And then we've got on the 5 sides that are open. Of course, the bottom's not open, but on the 4 sides that are open, we have these little, I don't know what they are, just little designs that sort of bring the idea of this nether tunnel completely in. Oh, I think it looks pretty good. And then even at the top we've connected. Yeah, man, we've been taking care of business. I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. I do want to figure out what we're going to do across the bottom. So if you have any ideas about that, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below the video. Also, if you have an idea for that crazy shop that we were talking about, like the Big Lots place where we just have random stuff and the stock changes all the time, it's like deep discount. You know, let's say we were selling, I don't know, like spruce wood, and we had like 7 or 8 stacks. Maybe we'd charge like 3 diamonds for 3 stacks, or 3 diamonds for, or a diamond for 3 stacks, something like that, just to like blow some of that extra stuff out of our inventory, you know, out of our storage system. I think that would work pretty good. So if you have any ideas for what we could call a shop like that, please let me know. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Ooh, it looks good. I love it. Be quiet, guest.